Miss Susanna, and today I'm going to share some stories about books. So the first one is called There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Book. And this story is by Lucio Colandro and illustrated by Jared Lee. Look at her eating those books. Let's see. There was an old lady who swallowed some books. I don't know why she swallowed those books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a pen. She was happy again when she swallowed that pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a pencil case. Without leaving a trace, she swallowed that pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a ruler. She couldn't look cooler swallowing that ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a folder. She didn't feel any older when she swallowed the folder. She swallowed the folder to protect the ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. Look at all that in her belly. There was an old lady who swallowed some chalk. She didn't balk when she swallowed the chalk. Oh no. She swallowed the chalk to decorate the folder. She swallowed the folder to protect the ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a bag. She didn't brag when she swallowed the bag. The old lady didn't fuss when around the corner came a big yellow bus. She started to cheer. Then she could not hold back, and out popped her brand new backpack. Have a great school year. She swallowed all that stuff for her brand new backpack. The books, and the pen, and the ruler, and the pencil case, and the folder, and the chalk. The end. My next book is called Bunny's Book Club. And it's by Annie Silvestro and illustrated by Tajana May Weiss. See those animals reading books? Hope they don't swallow them like the little old lady. Bunny loved books. You see Bunny? It's right there. Watching them read a book. He'd loved them ever since he first heard the lady with the red glasses reading aloud outside the library. This lady with the red glasses. And Bunny's listening from the bush. As he listened, Bunny imagined himself climbing mountains, captaining a ship, ruling the kingdom. All those different books he heard about. But when summer ended, story time moved back inside. Bunny wasn't sure if animals were allowed in the library. Bunny was sure he couldn't live without books. Night after night, he could hardly sleep for wishing. He had to do something. So with a flashlight in his paws and hope in his heart, Bunny jumped out of bed and tiptoed through the dark. But when he reached the library door, it was locked. So were the windows. Bunny tried digging, climbing, and yanking. Nothing worked until finally he noticed. Oh, there he is. He's trying to open the windows and doors. What do you think he noticed? Do you see anything on this page that he might have noticed? Look right here. What do you think that is? Let's find out. The book return. The shiny handle was far above his head, but it was no match for a high-hopping bunny hungry for books. Bunny leaped. He clung to the bar, flung himself over, wiggled his cottontail through the slot. He landed inside with a thud. He went through the book return hole. It wasn't locked. Bunny's eyes sparkled at the sight of the shelves bursting with books. It was better than a field full of fresh, crunchy carrots. You know, the books in the library. Bunny didn't know where to start. He took a deep breath. It smelled as if he were wrapped inside the pages of his favorite books. He followed his nose to the adventure section. There he found stories about swashbucklers, sharks, and superheroes. Bunny greedily grabbed them all. Okay, he's looking at all the books, going crazy. He really loves books. His whiskers twitched with excitement. He slipped his treasures through the book slot one by one. Then, performing his best balancing act, Bunny wobbled home. He couldn't wait to dig in. And so, Bunny returned to the library each night. He searched and sneaked, then scurried back to read. Then one evening, a loud knock startled Bunny. He closed his book and opened the door. "Where have you been?" asked Porcupine. "Reading," said Bunny. "Why?" said Porcupine. Bunny's eyes popped open wide. "Why?" he sputtered. "Have you ever been to the library?" It was time for Bunny to let Porcupine in on his secret. "Are you sure this is a good idea?" said Porcupine. "Calm your quills," said Bunny. "I'm too prickly. I'll never fit." Bunny pushed and shoved until pop went Porcupine. Bunny slipped in and flipped on his flashlight. "Whoa," said Porcupine. "I know," said Bunny. "Do you think there's a story about balloons?" "I've always wondered about balloons." "Most definitely," said Bunny. Sure enough, Porcupine found books on balloons and on deserts and dunes, on caterpillars and cocoons. When Bunny handed him one about hedgehogs, he hugged it. The two friends took turns cramming books out of the slot. Their towers teetered so high they could barely carry them. Back at Bunny's, they cozied up with cups of tea and carrot muffins. Together, they read until sunrise. One night, Bear noticed the light on at Bunny's. He opened the door and tripped over a stack of books. "What's going on?" said Bear. "Here," said Bunny, handing him a book. Bear made room and settled in to read. Soon more curious animals began visiting. "Do you have any books about outer space?" said Bird. "Or about volcanoes?" said Mole. "I'd like a ghost story," said Mouse. "I think it's time for a field trip," said Bunny. One by one, the animals stuffed themselves inside the library. Bear caused a bit of a delay. They scattered about, sniffing the stacks, pawing over pages. Squirrel gathered stories about the circus. Raccoon nabbed one about outlaws and bandits. Frog found a fairy tale. No one heard the key in the front door. No one heard the clack, clack, clacking of footsteps. No one heard the light flick on. "What do we have here?" said the librarian. The animals looked up in shock. Bunny gasped, "Oh, Porcupine gaped!" And Bear groaned. "Follow me," she said. The animals marched slowly behind her. "We're done for," whispered Porcupine. All libraries have rules," said the librarian sternly. Bunny's whiskers trembled. Porcupine's back bristled. Bear's eyed the door. Bunny stepped forward to take on the blame. The librarian leaned down. "The first rule is every book lover must have one book. One of these," she said. She handed Bunny and his friends shiny new library cards. "Now you may borrow books," she said, smiling, "as long as you return them, of course." Bunny couldn't believe his ears. They could keep coming to the library? He beamed at his fellow readers. They bounced to the shelves. He picked the perfect book, and he proudly checked out the very first official selection. Bunny's Book Club. The end. They had fun in the library. Do you guys go to the library to get books? They have all kinds of books. Maybe when the library opens again, you guys can go get books. Some of your favorites, any kind you like to read. Well, my story time is over, but I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.